Are you guys, are you ready for some football? There's a lot of people who said that they're not here for some football. They're not ready for football. The football is going to happen one way or the other. We're all here to get through it together.
Get wasted!
Oh, there are, we do have drinks up here.
Getting drunk, y'all.
Up here in the front, we've got beer and Bloody Marys. So once again, I'm David Carriage. This is OJ Patterson. OJ, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, brothers and sisters. Since we last spoke, went on a bit of a bender. Too Far Locals was too far many. And now I just realized I had a problem and I got myself into AA and just glad that I'm contractually obligated to continue to commentate on this.
He doesn't want to be here, but we have a lien on his house, so he is required.
2 minute bastards, brother David.
You turning into a preacher, OJ? Is that?
You need to stop talking about God.
And right here to my immediate right is Mr. Snack Bar Jackson himself. Give it up. Returning commentator Snack Bar Jackson.
It's been a rough year.
How's it been? Are you still living up in Canada?
I'm not living up to it. Does anybody else respect that jacket as much as I respect that jacket? Fucking power moves. I bet you it's phosphor. Like sable, maybe some sable?
I think it's a sable. I think he just killed a wolf and he wrapped it around himself.
Thou shalt not kill. Alright,
You
well.
can see it is a real.
Oh, we fucked it up, Joe!
We should mention that our monitor.
We should mention that I just saw forward into fucking time.
We should mention that our monitor here is literally a full 10 seconds ahead of the screen, which is why we have a large gilded mirror in the third row seats.
How did he fuck up a coin flip? What could he have possibly done that was so wrong? Alright guys, you ready? We're gonna do this. Yeah.
We're literally going to do a show here.
Who are you voting for, Snack Bar?
I have $150 on the Broncos. Also, I bet my kid that if the Broncos win, I'm gonna be coming back home this year. So,
It's like
Was that kid out of wedlock?
you asking questions you don't want to know answers to.
so is this like an Angels in the outfield kind of a scenario you got going on? Where
It's like deadbeat dads in the outfield.
okay. So a bunch of deadbeat dads come and they help the team win, and they're invisible.
Yeah, I miss my son and my wife.
You can always go back. You can
I
always.
can't always go back. You can't always go back.
Brother Snack Bar, how do you feel about men in sandals?
I'm pro sandals. I love it. Give the dog some air. Sexy, really.
I've never heard such a sad man before in my life.
Well, I'm gonna get drunker, so I'm gonna get sadder.
Speaking of getting drunker, we have a
Child on the field.
we have a we have another guest to bring up. Ladies and gentlemen, give a warm round of applause for Amanda Brickensdale. Now, Amanda, I'm not sure, not 100% sure what your qualifications are for being up here. Introduce yourself.
My name is Amanda Brackensdale, and I just love rich men.
Like rich in spirit, right?
What do you think they're talking about?
Everyone's just.
Look how much money they all have.
A regular body bundle. Whoa, walking together so long. Roar! Well, this is embarrassing.
The Broncos offense is brought to us by the Marx Brothers this year.
You didn't even kind of. Not even sort of. You think this game is rigged, David?
If this is a rigged game, it's like the people who rigged it are very like not good at rigging games. They're like, okay, right off the bat, get a touchback. Like
Yeah, it's like rigged by the Little Rascals.
Yeah, they're like. Like in a properly rigged match, you shouldn't be asking if it's rigged in the first like 45 seconds of the game. You should be like, I don't know.
Have you done this before?
Have I rigged a game?
Have you rigged the game?
Oh, you know, one or two.
You're a rigger from way back. I can look at you.
Like there was a flag on that play, or
That guy's in the way. Oh man, we got us a real backdoor ski patrol. I'm just gonna just keep saying that until it fits.
he said there was too much voting on the field.
Which is a common problem with these AFC teams.
Yeah. Sorry, Coach.
I heard a rumor that if the Broncos win, Peyton Manning is going to buy 3 new children.
You can just buy children?
Probably white children because they're more expensive.
Listen, you cannot buy white children. I've looked it up.
Lumbering in the schoolyards, limping through the alleys. We had to learn how to deal with them.
Is this a sequel for Beasts of the Southern Wild? Like,
We were small, but fast. Remember? We were like a wind appearing out of nowhere. We knew that being clever was more important than being the biggest kid in the neighborhood. As long as we keep our heads down, as long as we work hard, trust what we feel in our guts, our hearts, then we're ready. We wait until they get sleepy. Wait until they get so big they can barely move.
I'm so scared right now.
Then we walk out of the
the
shadows,
hair on the back of my neck. is gray.
quietly walk out of the dark, and strike.
Oh, fuck you! Fuck that! Fuck that! Fuck that! Fuck that!
Sir, who are you? Who are you?
My name is Vic, and I'm from the band Angry Candy for America! Yeah!
I will follow you to the heavens.
Sing the raccoons!
Same.
There's a very a series of mixed messages from this guy. All right, we'll give it up for the spirit of American rock, I guess.
Bunch of tight asses.
The NAACP is a great organization.
You literally-
Chester Jackson gave us Martin Luther
They
King.
were until they kicked me out.
Oh, you were in the
You were
NAACP?
kicked out of the NAACP.
First and only person ever to have had that happen. Apparently, they have a strict policy against whippets.
That's ruined a lot of your careers, hasn't it?
Most of my careers have been ruined by whippets, yes. As well as most of my marriages.
Very sweet breed of dog. I'm not sure what.
Oh, you are old.
How many careers have you had, Snack Park?
I was a merchant marine for a while,
All right.
gigolo, exotic dancer,
Okay.
exotic gigolo,
Okay.
amateur R&B singer,
Amateur. All right.
Amateur taxidermist.
Oh, we got to go to commercial.
Can I please do a brief survey here? Who here would buy any of those products that were just advertised?
Bud Light.
The Bud Light advertisement. Who's enjoying that series? One person.
One
Like
person.
two, we got a baby
enjoying
back there.
that Bud Light series.
What would you have done?
I would have put the beer on a table, and I would have had the man come into the house with the woman opening the beer for him, and then he enjoys it while he looks at his children and says, "Good job today in school." Why a llama has to be involved, I do not know.
Man. Come on, man. Are you in the Seahawks? Who's into the Seahawks? Who's into the Broncos? That's what I'm talking about. Mile high till I die, baby.
Who's here for TurboTax?
Can we just ask them all kinds of stuff? Who's here for free love? Who's here?
Fewer people than TurboTax.
Well, this show is really denigrated into just questions. You're just asking the audience for help. All right, I need to go to bed.
Oh, that Walter Richardson's got to go to bed. Why don't you give her a round of applause? Hit a round of applause.
Thank you. Enjoy this.
Broncos, you're out of luck. Let's all go get drunk and fuck. Broncos. Let's all go get drunk and fuck. Seriously, right here.
Quite the hubris from my cheering section. I respect that.
Going straight.
She was talking about bucket, straight up. Straight bucket.
I love Sister Pam. She has a great energy about her.
I think that energy is about getting drunk and bucket.
Holy moly.
Only God can judge.
I think we have one child at this show. So we could just, oh, geez, there's two children. There's a little tiny child.
Oh man! Has there been children here this whole time?
Blessed are the child.
Oh boy!
We've got about a 14-year-old, and there's also a toddler here.
You're
So
gonna have a lot of things to explain after the Super Bowl. Like what that cheer meant.
you want to give you want to give your child the proper context to watching the Super Bowl real early on. Everybody, please give a warm welcome to gridiron player Logan Brucejack. All the way here from Australia, huh? Oh my goodness. Brought his own beer. We get free beer as performers, but he brought his own. He didn't want the...
And they're a sponsor. I'm sponsored by Foster's.
You personally are sponsored by Foster's?
Yeah, I'm sponsored by Foster's Beer, Foster's Athletic Wear, Foster's Children's Food, and Foster's Freeze, which in Australia is mostly beer.
All right.
I like your style, man.
Sounds like you're a bit of a Foster's child.
Thank you, mate.
You know, folks back home,
Is your
back home
favorite...
are never going to believe that I met two black fellas.
Oh,
Are there not black people in Australia?
they don't like to talk about it.
And we're going back to commercial.
Good time. We were talking about that one guy's butt, but pretty much all these guys got good butts, right? Good butt squad. Good butt squad.
Can you imagine the one guy that doesn't have a great butt and you're on a football team?
He was laughed out of the game.
Everybody knows that you're the one that doesn't have a great butt. You know?
You think you're a football player and you don't have a great butt? Get the hell out of here.
Everyone else on the team's just like, look at that guy run. That's not,
This guy's got a soccer butt.
doesn't go together.
Oh, we can't write this.
That was the game from literally the very first play of the game. It was off to a bad start for the Denver Broncos. I want to thank,
We did it, Brooklyn.
thanks for,
$1 billion already Super Bowl. I'd rate one.
all right, everybody, please give a very, very warm round of applause for Dave Gorey, O.J. Patterson, Spencer Bainbridge, Juan Medina, Olivia Kingsley, Christina Larimore, Amani Foxell, Matt Nelson, Ann Benjamin is the cheerleader, Chris Blair is the spirit of American rock and roll. Give it up for the Roxy Theater and your wonderful bar, wait staff, and all that, and SF Mini Fest and Jeff Ross and all that, Mike and David Cairns. I'm going to dedicate this show to Philip Seymour Hoffman, actually, because he really so much to me. But anyway, thank you guys so much for coming and making another great year. I'll see you next year, and hopefully the game will be more interesting. Thank you very much.